Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through creating a bootable Windows USB drive using nothing but command prompt, no third-party software needed. This is an essential skill that every Windows user should know. Let's jump right in. Before we start, here's what you'll need. First, a USB flash drive with at least 8 GB of storage. Keep in mind that everything on this drive will be erased, so back up any important files first. Second, a Windows ISO file downloaded from Microsoft's official website. I'll be using Windows 11, but this process works for Windows 10 and other versions as well. Alright, let's begin. First, plug in your USB drive. Then, we need to open command prompt as an administrator. Press the Windows key, type CMD, right-click on command prompt, and select Run as Administrator. This is crucial because we need elevated privileges for the commands we're about to run. Once command prompt is open, type DiskPart and press Enter. DiskPart is Windows' built-in disk partitioning utility. You'll see the prompt change to DiskPart, confirming you're now in the DiskPart environment. Now, type list disk and press Enter. This displays all the storage devices connected to your computer. You'll see something like disk 0, disk 1, and so on, along with their sizes. Pay close attention here. Identify your USB drive by its size. For example, if your USB is 16 GB, look for a disk that shows approximately 14 or 15 GB. This is critical because selecting the wrong disk could erase your entire hard drive. In my case, the USB is disk 1. Yours might be different, so double-check the size before proceeding. Once you've confirmed which disk is your USB, type select disk followed by the disk number. For me, that's select disk 1. Press Enter. You should see a message saying, Disk 1 is now the selected disk. Now we need to completely wipe the USB drive. Type clean and press Enter. This command removes all partitions and data from the selected disk. It only takes a second, and you'll see DiskPart succeeded in cleaning the disk. Remember, there's no going back after this step, so make sure you've backed up anything important from your USB. Next, we'll create a new partition. Type Create Partition Primary and press Enter. You can also use the shortcut Create Part PRI. This creates a single primary partition that will occupy the entire USB drive. Now we need to format this partition. Type Format FS equals NTFS quick and press Enter. Let me break this down. Format tells DiskPart to format the partition. FS equals NTFS specifies we want to use the NTFS file system, which is required for Windows installation files, and quick performs a quick format instead of a full one, saving us time. This process will take about 30 seconds to a minute depending on your USB drive's speed. You'll see a percentage counter showing the progress. Once formatting is complete, type Active and press Enter. This marks the partition as active, which tells your computer's BIOS or UEFI that this is a bootable drive. You'll see DiskPart mark the current partition as active. Type Assign and press Enter. This assigns a drive letter to your USB so it appears in File Explorer. While Windows usually does this automatically, it's good to make sure. We're done with DiskPart. Type Exit and press Enter. Then type Exit again to close command prompt, or keep it open, either way works. Now for the final step, copying the Windows installation files. Open File Explorer and navigate to where you saved your Windows ISO file. Right-click the ISO and select Mount. This will open it as a virtual DVD drive. You'll see a new drive appear with all the Windows installation files. Select all the files inside. You can press Ctrl+A to select everything, then copy them by pressing Ctrl+C. Now navigate to your USB drive, and paste the files with Ctrl+V. Depending on your USB speed, this will take anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. Just let it run and don't interrupt the process. Once the copying is complete, safely eject your USB drive. Your bootable Windows USB is now ready to use. To boot from it, restart your computer and enter the boot menu. usually by pressing F12, F2, or delete during startup, depending on your motherboard. Select your USB drive from the boot options, and you'll be taken to the Windows installation screen. And that's it! You've successfully created a bootable Windows USB using only command prompt. This method is completely free, doesn't require any third-party tools, and gives you full control over the process. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips and tutorials. If you have any questions about any of the commands or run into issues, drop a comment below and I'll help you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.